It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cathy's over there. It's a Friday. And Dave?
Yes.
I hate to start the show off with a moment of sadness, but we're going to have to do that today.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You're not talking. You're not going to bring this up.
I'm going to bring this up. I'd like a moment
Go
of
ahead.
silence, moment of reflection, moment of pause.
Please say it's not what I think it is.
Grumpy Cat has died.
Oh, my God, I knew it.
Grumpy Cat has died. The millions of people on this earth who have been amused by Grumpy Cat are all in mourning today, Dave. We've had celebrity deaths in the past. We've lost Michael Jackson.
We've
lost
Tim
Elvis.
Conway. Hey, we lost, yes.
We've lost icons of civilization. We've lost
Right.
people who are, we lost Princess Diana.
Uh-huh. I know it was 21 years ago, but still, it still hurts.
And now
22 years ago.
we've
Whatever.
lost Grumpy Cat.
This came out, and this was a real thing that people were really, really upset over.
Moment of silence.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought we already had the moment. How long does a moment have to be?
Well, you got to shut up for it.
Okay, just did. Okay, I think that was long enough for a cat meme. Okay, when a cat meme dies, I think we're not going to have as long a pause as we have for a human death. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I thought it was
hierarchy.
worth more than that, but what do I know?
Where are we in the food chain? Where is the cat meme?
Right?
That's where and I'm a cat person.
You are.
I like cats.
Tell us about your cats when you were growing up.
Every cat got hit by a car. Every cat eventually became roadkill that I had to help my dad bury in the pet cemetery in the woods. It was creepy and gross, but I liked the cats.
Yeah.
They were, we were for the longest time, we just had outdoor cats. And man, it was hard for them, especially in the wintertime. And we didn't feed them cat food back then.
No?
Back in the day, we're talking early 80s, like my mom would throw out a cold hot dog or a piece of cheese and it would just stick to the cement. When it's cold, the cat would have to, rub it off the cement with its paw. It was a different time. Now you take them to the vet and give them shots and feed them real food. It's weird.
Right.
But, the cat meme's dead, so that's sad.
Well, the world has lost Grumpy Cat. May he live on forever in memes and in amusement.
Only
for all.
7 years old. Far too young. Far too young.
Far
too young for a meme to die. You expect a meme to live to be at least 8.5.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
I would.
And honestly, I hope the piano playing cat carries on. I hope he, have you seen we haven't seen the piano playing. Maybe this is time for the piano playing cat to come back.
Yeah, his career has been rejuvenated now that Grumpy Cat has died. So
that's right.
Somebody's got to fill that void.
Maybe it was a hit.
It sure as shit ain't gonna be Morris. All right.
Do we have any other news? Or are we just gonna hang our hat on Grumpy Cat today?
I think let's stick with the Grumpy Cat and move on.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. President Trump has not said whether the U.S. will go to war with Iran. When asked directly about that possibility on Thursday, the president said, quote, "I hope not." The Pentagon had reportedly presented a plan to send 120,000 troops to the Middle East if Iran struck U.S. forces or resumed its nuclear program. No way we're sending ground troops in. No chance. Ain't happening. No way. We already we tried this. We tried this about 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't building any nations over there. So we just got to, the only thing you can do is try to just keep the carnage to a minimum and help out Israel when you can. I mean, seriously, other than that, what do you do?
Stay out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if Israel wants this. I don't, we got in Iran. I've said this before, we talk about North Korea. We talk about Russia. I mean, those are communist dictatorships that you don't really have to worry that they're concerned with self-preservation. And in addition to holding on to power, there are factions in Iran that want a war, and you can't take the bait on it. You can't do it. And it's not worth it for us.
And you also have to keep in mind, Dave, that there are factions, which is a minority of people in Iran.
That's right. Factions. That's right. They're loud. They can be loud, and they can create a lot of carnage. So you got to be careful in how you deal with these people.
Exactly.
Now, I don't think a lot of people are comparing this to North Korea. I said the president cannot deal with Iran like he dealt with North Korea. It's a different. You're dealing with a different mindset.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
You got to
be really careful.
That's like somebody coming after us, going, "Well, we have to bomb the entire United States because there's the Klan."
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about here.
I would say this is different. I would say this is way more dangerous than the Klan. The factions in Iran are way more. But like I said, we can't put ground troops in there. Are we gonna? Could there be some airstrikes? That's a possibility. But there's no way we're gonna put 100,000 boots on the ground.
MYOB. Mind your own business.
Well, here's the thing. With some things we just can't.
Yeah.
We're the lone superpower. There are some times where we do have to step in, where that is required of us, where we do have that responsibility as a superpower. I don't think it's the case here, though.
Okay.
This is not a case where I believe we need to step in. So let's wait and see how it plays out. Anyway, moving on. According to the Grateful Dead's drummer, we are killing the planet. Mickey Hart wrote a long, convoluted editorial on CNN's website espousing his fears on the future of the Earth. Hart is apparently worried about the native rhythms and the projection that the Earth's population will be over 10 billion in 30 years. I think we need more input. We don't just need, I think, the Grateful Dead's drummer. I'd like to hear the bassist from Phish weigh in. And see, by the way,
I did.
Wait, hang on a second. I did some research.
Yeah.
Once again, and it's still statistics are still the same. The average amount of hours lost in sleep to people worrying about global warming or climate change is still 0.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's not happening. Nobody worries about it.
He's not wrong.
He's not right.
No, he's not wrong. But
okay. Enlighten me, and tell me what.
Did you hear Bill Nye this week?
Me what it is. Oh wait, Bill Nye is not a scientist. Bill Nye is not a climatologist or a climate scientist. Don't throw Bill Nye in as an expert on anything regarding the climate.
Okay,
and I'm not saying it's not happening. Hang on a second. I'm not ignoring that it's happening. I think the Earth is warming. Human beings do have an impact. I believe that's true. Now, how much of an impact we don't know. But the bottom line is we can't do anything. I've said this before, and this is a huge, huge deal. We cannot impact the climate in any discernible way. If we stopped flying planes, if we stopped driving cars, if we all stopped burning, and I'm speaking as someone with a smaller carbon footprint than anybody I know, it doesn't matter because China and India still exist. Okay, those are the 2 biggest polluters on planet Earth. Let's stop with the nonsense that we can actually do something and move on to things that we do have to worry about, like Iran, like the fact that jobs are going to be automated out in 15, 20 years with self-driving cars and things like I said, only Yang among the Democratic nominees is even talking about. So let's come on. We can't do anything about this.
All right.
Jesus.
I won't even try.
No, do it. No, seriously. I want somebody to enlighten me on what it exactly is. Give me a policy. Give me something we can actually do that's going to make a difference. Go ahead.
Nope.
I'm all ears.
We're good. Move on to your next story.
Okay. Because there is nothing.
Okay, right. You're right.
But
100% correct, Dave. Way to go.
Well, I'm sorry to go off like that. But when you throw Bill Nye out there as an expert on the climate, no. Sorry. Did you listen to what Bill Nye had to say? Did you listen to what Phish's bassist had to say? Come on. All right, moving on. My head's gonna explode. Whether or not some Muskegon public school buildings will close is not dependent on next year's bond vote. The bond vote will determine whether there are funds to upgrade current buildings. If approved next May, the bond would be a continuation of a 30-year $7 million bond that's due to expire in 2021. So what do you think about this? I mean, you're in the know in Muskegon. You see the buildings here. Do they need to be replaced? They need to be fixed up. I've always thought, repairs are fine. I don't know that you necessarily need,
you get to a point where things
knock things.
You get to a point where things are just past their useful time. The
How long-
technology's not there, the security's not there, the ability to, monitor the way that we need to monitor in today's day and age, all that kind of stuff. You get to a point where you gotta modernize, man.
I
You know?
get that, but do you modernize by repairing the existing buildings? Are these buildings? I don't know how old these buildings are.
Yeah,
You know.
they're old.
Okay, but I
Hey,
mean, can you? That's
No,
what I'm
I
asking.
can't give you specific dates. I can't stand there and tell you, well, here's the cornerstone. This was built in
No, I know
1931.
that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking
know that.
because my thought on something when it comes to like buildings is unless they're gonna fall, unless we're talking about there's structural issues where they're gonna fall on the kids and the teachers and they're gonna be buried under a pile of rubble. Okay,
Yeah.
if there's structural damage that you need to deal with, that's one thing. But if it's well, we don't like the look of it, and then you just fix it up.
Functionality,
You do
windows, boilers,
yeah, fix it up.
everything else that adds into it. Asbestos buried in the basement from when it was built. All this other
Oh,
kind of crap.
asbestos isn't gonna hurt anybody.
Of course not.
I'm fine.
Yeah, the Earth isn't heating up, and the oceans aren't filled with
see, don't be
plastic
a
and
dick like
asbestos.
that.
That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Wait, I did not say that it wasn't heating up. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
Dude, it's Friday. Do some sports or something. Don't get all on your defensive. I know you're gonna go out and get drunk all weekend, so you'll just bury this.
No, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna worry about the death of the planet in a decade. Sports: Tigers get crushed by Houston 17-3.
Whoa.
Cubs lose. They fall to Cincy 4-2. You watch any of that Tigers debacle?
Nope.
Nothing.
Busy working all day.
Busy working. That's not what you said off the air.
I was. I was working all day, man.
What about the ice cream?
I think I worked till about 10 o'clock last night. It was a long day.
And that's when the ice cream
came out. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
It was all good.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't. I don't want to tell tales outside of school.
Well, I have no problem admitting the fact that I have gone through a box and a half of drumstick ice cream cones. Well, but you know what? Cindy's out of town. What am I going to do?
How many? Okay, let me ask you this: how many is in a box and a half? What's a box and a half?
8 in a box. So
you had
8.
You had 6 drumsticks.
A box and a half.
Box. Okay, wait, hang on.
Over
My
2
math
nights.
is really, really terrible. Over the course of 2 nights. So there's 8. So you had 8, and then 12. So you had 12 drumsticks in 2 nights.
Maybe.
Andy, do it.
It's chicken. They're drumsticks, right?
I love that.
Have yourself a great
That's
weekend.
perfect.
We'll see you
That's
Monday.
how we end this. Have a good weekend.